my God.
All right.
Yeah, mommy.
Will you stop fucking doing
It's
that with your
hot in
shirt?
here.
You're such a pussy.
All right, one more shot. You're right.
No, what? No, Damon, fizzy. This is I am not gonna. What the fuck? This is gonna be a absolute fucking shit show.
Dude, if you want a new guest, like, you're kind of fucked. We signed a contract. Just kidding.
Are we recording?
Yo.
We're recording?
Okay, let's go. How do we introduce it?
We don't have an introduction yet.
We need to get our shit together.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stand By.
We sound like a Disney show.
I hate that.
And you're watching
Do you ever
Stand By.
Can we do the wand thing? We got a lot of juicy stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Do we curse on this thing?
We did last
We
time.
got a lot of juicy shit, bro, to talk about today.
I was thinking we should start doing ASMRs.
Are you gay?
You like my new nail polish?
Yeah, you have pink
Dude,
nails.
you like it?
Yeah, Damon has pink nails. For everybody that
I think it's
literally
nice.
walked in my house, comes over to me and starts. I sits by his, sits next to me on the couch, and I'm just staring at him. He's
And I'm
like,
like-
"What are you staring at?" And I'm like, "Why the fuck are your nails pink?
I keep forgetting.
You're becoming
Everyone
gayer
starts
than me."
staring-
Is it because you're hanging out with me too much? It's really rubbing off.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I just want to be like you, you know? I really like you. You're
Yeah,
a
I
good
get
guy,
it.
You know?
I got a haircut yesterday, and I kind of look like
Oh.
the gay
I like
version
your-
of Cameron Dallas, like the really ugly, downgraded,
So
cheap,
you look just like Cameron
like
Dallas.
clearance at like Bargain Mart.
I used to work at Walmart. So.
I worked at Walmart.
Dude, me too.
No, you just know that I worked
No,
at Walmart.
I used to work at Walmart.
Where'd you work at?
The garden section.
No, you just know that
did.
it's me.
No, I did.
You did?
Yes, in Ohio.
So did I. You're such a liar.
Okay.
I worked at Lawn and Garden at I worked at Walmart in the Lawn and Garden.
We literally went to Walmart. Was it Walmart or Target?
When?
And you were bragging. You're like wearing all Gucci.
Target.
No, we were in Walmart.
Walmart. Fuck, I don't remember.
Dude, I stole someone's phone. Can we talk about that real
Oh
quick?
my god, this is so good.
Okay, so we walk into the Walmart and
Okay.
you're talking to everyone.
First of all, we were a little bit tipsy. We just had margaritas.
I don't drink.
I'm
straight edge, dude.
Dude, that thing is enormous. If you
I
guys
don't
can't
believe
see,
in that.
just took a massive. What the? Fuck?
Sorry, trying to stay hydrated.
I feel so sorry for people that can't see right now. Because
So you should go to our
you should
video
go
and
to
watch
our
the-
video
and watch
Yeah,
the video.
dude.
Yeah.
You trying to make out with me?
No. So we went to Walmart. You saw a guy,
Yeah.
and what was he doing?
He had his girlfriend,
He was holding his girlfriend. You're like, "Can you do that to me?"
like Titanic girlfriend, like picked her up like Titanic.
Right. And you're like, "Can you do that to me?" And then
Right.
he did it.
And then he did it to me.
And then your phone dropped.
It wasn't
No,
my
shut
phone.
the- You can't skip stories like that, Bradley.
You thought it was my phone.
Okay, can we go back a little bit?
Go ahead.
Your phone drops.
Yep.
I grab your phone.
It wasn't my phone.
When people do story times, do you think Tana Mongoose just goes directly and tells the final, like, she just goes...
All right, drops my phone.
Can we redo the story?
No. We're already mid-story.
Yeah, you're right.
You got a point.
So,
Idiot.
I grab your phone, right?
Yeah.
We're in the aisle.
Yeah.
You start hitting on some
Alcohol
guy.
aisle.
You start hitting on some
I did
guy.
not hit on him.
You said you can be a bottom for him, whatever. Yeah, that's what you said. And he was trying to get away from you, whatever. And then a guy tackles me, right?
Yeah, this is great.
He comes behind me, tackles me. I'm like, I look back, think I'm gonna see.
Doesn't
like
say anything to you.
No, so I think I'm gonna see a familiar face,
Yeah.
right? Because when someone does that, it's like, oh, my old friend Nick. I haven't seen him in a hot minute, player. And then I look back, I don't know
Did you
who
say
he
player?
is. Sorry, I was trying that word out. Did it work with me?
No.
No, yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to be broy, but
God.
my fingernails aren't really working.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You got tackled by
Anyways,
this guy.
I got tackled, and then the phone was ringing. I said, Bradley, your phone is ringing, and he grabs it, takes it away, and he goes, "That's my phone," and just walks away.
So you basically stole a
I
dude's phone.
stole someone's phone, dude.
It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, it actually seemed like an epic move. Like it seemed like you distracted him. I took his phone. But
I know, like we were a team, like Bonnie and Clyde.
Dude, we could be scam artists.
Or
Have
like
you ever seen the show
Clyde and
Imposters?
Clyde. Yeah, I have.
That's what we were that
I
day.
don't really like the show, but it's whatever.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right, that's
It's a
nice.
great show. Okay,
Uh,
anyways,
we
going
got
to
a couple-
James Charles.
Oh, James Charles. You want to start with James
That's what
Charles?
you want to talk about.
Oh, this
you
is
talk
good.
about him all the time, so let's
So-
do it.
Why? Because he's in all my videos. All
No,
right,
you
gotta
just
get
talk
that
about his
clickbait.
ass all the time.
What?
Yeah, you're like, James Charles' ass is showing again.
Oh yeah, that. Well, yeah,
Why are you so obsessed?
because he shows his ass every Coachella, and it's like we've seen it. Okay, we get it. Move on.
I think it's good that he's confident.
Show your dick. So we have a couple things about James Charles. Okay, have you heard the massive tea about he was tweeting the other day about this guy named he goes by the handle I'm Gage. He's this really, really, really attractive guy who apparently really Like
attractive.
yeah. Apparently he was leading James Charles on.
Okay.
And like they were like making out and doing like all of this like crazy stuff together and like leading him on. And then James Charles went on a Twitter rant talking about this guy leading him on. And then the Gage guy ended up making a video saying it was all like fake, false, like allegations that James was saying against him, and that because all of his fans were going like at this Gage guy, like all of his comments were flooded with like,
Right.
screw you. So,
Wait, so he said they never hooked up or anything?
no, he just said like some of the stuff that he was saying like wasn't true. So James maybe apparently got the implication that this guy liked him when apparently God, I hate us.
Love us.
Apparently
I mean, I hate us.
this guy was just like being nice to James, but apparently they were making out. So I'm really confused with this whole story because I'm assuming like James said they were like making out and like cuddling and like.
So today's guest, we have Gage. Come on.
Could you imagine?
I wish. Why don't we
I follow
do
him because he's
Why
so,
don't we bring him
so
on?
sexy.
Oh, yeah, me too.
No, he's really hot.
Really hot.
But just made a video. So I watched that and he really didn't spill any tea, which was a little unfortunate. But the next James, so that was that. That's that. I'll report more on that once like Gage talks about
you sound
it.
like one of those T channels.
I am one of those T
I
channels.
click on those all the time.
Well, we'll hopefully click on this. Follow us on Himalaya. It's out there 24 hours before it.
Download
you see it
Himalaya.
That's a nice plug, isn't it?
Thank you.
So, you had to have seen this. James Charles is selling meet and greet tickets for $500.
That's it?
Shut up.
For James Charles?
No, his general admission, get this. So he had to like redo his prices because people were bitching so much. His general admission, so he's done what's called I bet you can guess what the tour is called, the blank tour, the
Sisters Tour?
Yes!
I'm a huge fan. I love him.
He's selling his general admission for $52.50. VIP goes for $99, which is a post-show meet and greet photo with James, preferred seating, preferred access to merchandise, which I think is really funny. It's so like, oh, you get to skip the line to buy my merch. Congratulations. I'm kind of like,
You get to skip the line to spend more money.
to spend
on
more
me.
money on me. So, and then an autographed exclusive tour poster. Then you got the VIP Plus, which is all of that, and then a goodie bag valued at over $100. A chance, just a chance, to be brought on stage for I can't make this up, for interactive segments. Preferred venue seating behind Sister VIP, which is the $500 one, and then the preferred access to merchandise after Sister VIP. Now we have Sister VIP. $500 motherfucking dollars.
You would do the- you would do-
$500.
You would do the same thing.
Who's gonna spend $500,000 for this James Charles tour? This comes with a pre-show private catered hangout with James. So you get to hang out with James, and then he's having it catered by like Chick-fil-A, or maybe not. Actually, maybe not Chick-fil-A because they're anti-gay. But yeah, this is ridiculous. $500 for a meet and greet. What do you think?
Do you know who Kellen Quinn is?
Yeah.
So back in the day, he did a meet and greet for. He did photos for 80.
Tell everybody who Kellen Quinn is first of all.
Sleeper and Sirens.
Sleeper with Sirens, lead singer.
Lead singer. He just did photos, posters, VIP stuff for $80. Everyone freaked out. Even Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
He was like calling him out. He's like, "You're a sellout." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
$80.
Right.
So $500 is it's pretty out
It's
there.
a different. I mean, I guess it's a different community, but
Definitely.
I just
but,
wanted to
like,
throw that out there and see what your views were because this is like
No, I think it's ridiculous.
this is like Keemstar hot shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that what our show's gonna be?
Keemstar?
We're gonna be like a drama channel.
Why not?
Yo, James Charles, you little bitch. We're gonna
Jesus Christ!
come on here to defend yourself. No.
Didn't you want to talk about dying dogs?
Yeah, dude, I went to Runyon, right? And there was these two dogs. Cute, by the way. Lovely dogs. Like little, like fluffy. So one dog was like crazy, kind of like you. Just like really obnoxious. Kind of like
Kind of a douchebag, really
yeah,
vain,
yeah, just like the leader.
but really cute.
Yeah, no, not cute at all.
Oh.
He was just like crazy. So he's, how there's like hills, right? He starts climbing up.
At a hiking trail?
Yes, starts climb. No, like
That was a joke. Obviously, there's fucking hills on a hiking trail.
Fuck you. Yeah, I hate you. Do you want to make out?
Maybe.
My girlfriend left, so. I'm just kidding. No. Okay. So just walk, like literally runs up, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit, this dog's awesome!" But then there's like a follower, like me to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're like the cool guy.
I'm a
and
leader, you're a
yeah,
follower.
I'm a follower.
I get it.
I have no personality. So just runs up, follows him. Then they get stuck, right?
Wait,
So-
which side of there's two sides of running if you guys don't know. There's the step side and then there's like the what they call the military side maybe. What's that? I think that's what they call it.
I'm drinking at 11 a.m. Do you think I take the pussy route? Sorry, I'm just trying to sound really
You're such
bro
a dick.
right now, but it's not working.
So you took the military route, the hard route.
Yeah, the hard route.
Yeah.
And
And the
then
dog runs up.
the dog literally runs up, right?
Yeah.
And the other dog follows.
Uh-huh.
Followers. The other dog apparently. The other dog follows up, right? And then they get stuck. So
Stuck
Savannah-
on what?
Stuck on the hill, like okay. We're here, down here.
I'm so confused.
Let me demonstrate.
Okay, come on.
Can you listen to me? Bradley, I'm talking in your ears right now.
I know, I can hear it.
Yeah. Do you like it?
It's cute.
Thank you. Okay, so they they run up. The other dog follows, and they're like stuck, like on the hill because they run this way,
Right.
but it's steep. At this point,
Right.
it's like rocks. So they start realizing they're like, oh God, I can't go down, dude. I'm fucked. And then we're all like, the owners are really chill, by the way. I'm like crying inside, and the owner's just like, yeah, my dog's about to die.
See,
Wow.
when I go to running, I let my dog off leash, and she just goes everywhere.
Your
She like
dog
runs
doesn't-
down off the cliff. She like runs down, runs back up the cliff. So that
Your
to
dog
me
doesn't run down the cliff.
She does.
Your dog runs down the cliff.
Like off the side, like of the trail, down the mountain, cliff.
Your dog would be dead.
Well, she's not. So
So-
explain that.
Explain what
Stupid ass bee.
pussy ass, pissy ass. What was a bad baby thing?
You got to
Pissy
bleep
ass,
it.
pussy ass. Should we censor this?
Maybe.
Probably.
And this is sponsored by. This first one is sponsored by purified water. You can
Bradley,
get it
we
at
don't
your
have a sponsor.
local. Oh
Yeah, we don't. Sorry.
shit.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
one day. I think we'll make it.
Yeah, we'll make
Can
it.
I go back to the dog story?
Go. Fuck, finish your stupid dog story.
I think we should change our name to like ADD, distracted, like.
That's what I came
'cause
up
we
with already.
No, that was all my names. Anyways, so dogs come up, they're literally falling, and we're all like scared. And then this guy comes up, nah, they're gonna make it, bro. They're not. They're not humans. They're dogs. That makes no sense, right? If the dogs are having anxiety, they're like jerking, like they won't.
Jerking each other off.
No, they're like this. Like they realize. So we all try to get them to go the other way. Finally, they go down. Here's the thing. There's some people in the world that don't care about dogs. Isn't that crazy?
What is this wall? Feels so cool.
Sorry,
I'm so bored with your story.
Bradley,
I'm just back
Bradley,
here caressing the wall.
the ass is starting to kick in.
Nobody cares about. Jesus.
Here's
Nobody
the
cares
thing.
about your fucking dogs.
People should care about dogs.
I care about dogs. Your dogs didn't die. They're fine. So what's the tea?
The tea is these dogs almost died, Bradley.
No, they didn't.
You know what?
It's hot in here, huh?
Yeah, it was really hot. Go back to James Charles. Let's talk about him. All right.
No.
So he has a nice ass. You love his ass. You're a big fan. You wanna like bring him on? Like
Noah, did you hear the Tana Mongoose drama?
I watched a video yesterday. I felt really bad actually.
I didn't watch the video. What was it? Oh, explain this to me. This is good. I don't know this.
Tana Mongoose. She was dating a guy named Brad. Looks just like Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Actually had the viral prank where the Justin Bieber eats
the burrito
sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. so
Oh,
she
no.
she
Oh no.
why
It's kicking in, huh?
Why are you saying no no?
Because the alcohol's kicking in.
I don't drink. I'm straight edge. Okay, so she just sad. Like he cheated on her and
Did he really cheat on her?
He cheated on her.
He
yeah.
claimed that he didn't.
Mm.
He claimed he didn't.
Okay, whatever. I watched the video.
I mean, Tana Mojo does have a reputation for being a little bit.
I don't believe it.
I believe what?
Keep going.
she has a little bit of a reputation to be a little exaggerative. Is that a word?
Really?
Yeah.
Tana?
Shut up.
Dramatic? What?
Yeah.
No.
You're an idiot.
She would never.
You're so stupid.
She would never.
You're fucking dumb.
What are you talking about?
I will slap
You
you.
think Tana dramatizes things?
Jesus Christ.
Bradley, come on.
Rally.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I want to talk about our last podcast.
Oh.
Something I forgot to talk about.
What?
You have to watch the video to see this. We talked about Matthew Lush,
Oh, Jesus.
and we talked about how we're good friends.
Oh, no.
Something I left out.
Oh, my God. I forgot you have a Lush tattoo.
I have his last name on my lip, Bradley, and I didn't talk about this.
Oh, Jesus. How did you leave that out?
I don't know.
What do you think about that, Mackenzie?
Mackenzie.
And now we have Mackenzie, everybody.
Welcome on, Mackenzie.
Hey, Mackenzie.
I'm old and don't know who any of these people are.
Mackenzie's a sound engineer, but we are occasionally going to have her on because she's cool.
She's a part of the show.
Aw.
She's
now.
part of the
thank
show.
Yeah,
She's-
welcome.
I love the show.
What do you think? What do you think about my tattoo?
That's the guy we were talking about last podcast who we hated. It was my ex-manager who tried to sue me.
I'm noticing a trend with everyone who's in YouTube that I work with also seems to have tattoos from horrible people. What happened?
So my tattoos from Romeo.
You have a Romeo tattoo?
Both of all my tattoos are from Romeo.
Oh, is that why they're so shitty?
I think they're good.
Just kidding.
Fuck you.
You're
What
literally.
the fuck is happening? Did I break the microphone?
Hello, mom.
Mom?
I think my mom's calling.
Oh shit. Oh,
I
I think it's aliens. Does anybody else hear that? If you can't hear that, then you know what we're talking about. There's a little bit of static
is
in
it
my.
just us?
It's just me and you.
Yo, I think the ass is kicking in.
When the molly hits you. What the fuck? This is a big podcast because we're gonna dive deep into something that you got really, really involved with over the past couple years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you really set the stage here because I don't know a lot about this. I know the allegations or the not
Okay,
allegations.
you're making this sound like it's about me.
No,
and
no,
I'm-
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
have to
no.
do
It's
that.
not about you.
Listen, guys, I changed.
This is about Austin Jones,
Oh yeah.
whose
This-
dad
okay.
is Alex Jones from InfoWars. I'm just kidding. It's not.
Oh man. Okay.
You
So
did.
this is where we're going. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go right here because Austin Jones, you made a video that went pretty viral about Austin Jones, who was getting twerking videos from his 13 to 15-year-old fans,
Yeah.
and in the videos he would kind of explicitly say, "Tell me your age." So like, show me your 13-year-old ass or something. Show me
Right.
your 15-year-old.
But at the
Work
time,
for me, girl.
that wasn't out there. Like we didn't have evidence of that. It was just like
So like, tell everybody like your quote unquote relationship to Austin Jones because you did like the whole Warp Tour thing. He did the Warp Tour thing, and
he was going to. Yeah.
he's going to.
Yeah.
He didn't do it
Because of me. Okay.
You tell everyone.
All right,
because
so basically,
you know this.
there's a YouTube musician named Austin Jones, and I was going on Warp Tour, and there was a guy managing him, Brian Stars, who I'm gonna say names. Should I say names?
Yeah, you should say names.
I'll say
Brian
names.
Stars, who fucked over a lot of people.
Brian.
It's true.
Okay.
It's proven.
So okay.
Eugenia Cooney. Go ahead.
Ooh. Okay.
He fucked Eugenia Cooney over
He
so
fucked
bad.
Eugenia Cooney. I think he's gay, dude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he did come out.
Sorry. Okay. I make jokes about this because it's like
That's what we
that's
deal
how,
with.
that's
things
how
with
I
humor.
cope with things is humor. But okay, so at the time we were about to go on tour together. They announced it on Warped Tour. It was like me, Austin Jones, a few other YouTubers, and then in the comments, like people started saying things like, "Oh, this person like asked me for videos when I was like a kid," or I saw these weird comments.
How old was Austin Jones
Austin was
when you know him?
24.
24.
He was 20. He's 27 now. Yeah.
So this was 3 years ago already.
Yeah, it was about 2015
Okay.
when we were about to go on tour together.
Warp Tour.
Yeah, Warped Tour. So they announced him. He got weird comments, whatever. So I started investigating. I got really weird about it. So I started like Twitter. You know me.
I know you.
Dude, I get like a detective. I should become an FBI.
F by E.
I should become an FIB agent. No, FBI. No, I get. Dude, I'm so
I know,
passionate about
you-
this stuff.
You're
So
like a social justice warrior.
you sound like Shane Dawson right now, dude. When I went on his podcast, he's like, "You're so."
Did he?
Anyways, yeah, he did.
Oh,
And
that's cute.
I didn't know what to say. I was like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah,
dude.
you are.
No, I'm not. Dude.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so he
Should we go through your tweets?
Twitter. I deleted it. No, I didn't. But okay, so I started like investigating. I started like like you can search on Twitter Austin Jones twerking Austin Jones,
Yeah.
whatever. So I saw all this stuff. So for like the next week, I just researched and I found all these things. And then I had hung out with Brian, and I mentioned it to him, and he changed the subject so quick, like just changed it.
So Brian knew.
Yeah. Why do you always skip stories, Bradley? Like, can I just like do something? And
Oh,
then-
sorry.
No, long story
I'm
short,
trying to be a good like interviewer.
but
sorry.
you're not.
Okay,
No,
whatever.
he knew. So pretty much what I found out later is Austin had called Brian. They had a Skype call, and he said, "I used to do inappropriate stuff with fans. I've changed, blah blah blah." And Brian said, "Don't come out about it until after Warped Tour," because Brian managed him when
And
they-
wanted the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
He would make 20% of his merch. So he wanted Austin to just like make a statement after the tour, knowing he's a pedophile, right? And then
Really?
yes. So but to be fair, Austin's very manipulative. He sent me DMs being like, "Oh, I was just doing like moves by Miley Cyrus. Like I was just trying to like
Doing what? What does that mean?
He
Moves
said
by Miley
he
Cyrus.
said Miley Cyrus invented the move twerking.
Right.
And he was like, their moms aren't mad, so why should you be mad? He's like, let's talk about it, dude. I'm suicidal right now. He was trying to like make me feel bad.
And did you feel bad?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I found out Brian already knew because Johnny was another YouTuber on the tour.
Right.
He pulled me aside and said, hey, I just want to be honest with you. Brian had Skyped with him, and he told him about everything. He was honest about it, which giving Brian the benefit of the doubt, Austin's very manipulative.
For people who don't know, Brian Stars had a kind of like not a Team 10 thing, but had a group of people that he managed, and he was bringing them on a tour, quote unquote managed.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was bringing them on this tour to make 20% of all of their merch sales for how many shows? What would you say?
We did
30,
I think
50,
Warped Tour is about
40?
54 shows, yeah.
So 54 shows. So as you can imagine, that is a massive chunk of change.
So everyone but me, he managed on the tour.
Right.
Yeah. So I started like Brian got pissed about this, so I started like I Kevin Lyman, the owner of Warped Tour, I emailed him with everything. I was like, yo, this guy is like using these 14, 13-year-old girls.
Who are the girls that are going to come and meet you guys?
Right, exactly. And I was like, he should not be on your like he shouldn't be on your tour. He shouldn't be around these like young girls. And he pretty much just like dude, oh, okay. Should we be like real about this? Like
No, lie.
all right. So Kevin No, okay. All right. So I emailed him with everything, and he pretty much just responded like, "Twerk, it's just kind of lame." He kicked me off the tour. That was his response. He kicked me off the tour, so I
He
had
like
to,
emailed you and said, "Hey,
no. He just took me off the lineup,
okay."
and he tweeted saying all YouTubers are off the tour.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So everyone was freaking out online because like this guy like took advantage of young girls. I just wanted him to be off the tour. I didn't
Just
think,
him.
Yeah, I didn't think he should be meeting young girls. Like if you're
Right.
taking advantage of like 13, 14-year-old girls for your own sexual gain, I had videos of him saying he masturbated to these young girls.
You have like
Yeah, I tweeted it and they made me delete it.
who's they?
Kevin Lyman
Made you delete it.
made me delete it to stay on the tour.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. So,
Did you just say the owner of Warped Tour
dude, okay. all
told
right,
you to delete tweets about
yeah.
underage pornography in order to keep this kid on the tour?
Because okay, can we
That's what you said.
That's what happened. Yes.
Whoa!
So I go to the meet and greet. Put your headphones back, Bradley. So I go to the office, and I'm like, he kicked
Whose office?
Kevin Lyman's the Warped Tour office in Pasadena.
Oh my God.
So he had kicked me and Austin off the lineup, and the person who got me on, kind of like my manager, she got me on the tour.
Yeah.
I was sponsored by PC at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I remember that.
she PC worked with Warped Tour. She introduced me. His daughter was a huge fan of me. That's how I got on Warped Tour. And then
Right.
Brian jumped on, and all these other people jumped
Right.
on. But so I go on, and I'm pretty much begging to get back on the tour, only because I already announced I had gone on the year before. I was super stoked to go on again, and I was just kind of begging to like be back on. And then he said, "Me and my daughter, we checked all the videos of Austin Jones, and we just thought it was lame." That's what he told me.
Thought what was lame?
He's like, just twerking. We thought it was lame. And I'm like, you're misunderstanding the context. Okay, if you just look at a video where he's like, "Hey cutie, here's your first basic twerk move." Like that's what he would do.
In case you guys don't know, Austin Jones ended up making, or his video got exposed.
Right. Multiple videos. He would send the girls teaching them how to twerk.
Yeah, he would show them how to twerk. Would literally on camera start twerking himself just to show the girls what he wanted them to send him.
And this is a guy in his 20s sending it to 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 12-year-olds, as young as 11 actually.
I would love for you to insert a clip of him.
I will, because I have everything
It's
still to
the
this day.
funniest thing watching this guy like twerk. He's like, "I want you to like do this."
And
I'm
that's-
like, "Oh my God, it's so cringy."
And that's what you say, but
Oh.
and that's what he thought, because he didn't actually. Okay, you would think an owner of a tour with underage people attending it would actually want to care about the context, right? But he's like, "We just watched it. I watched it with my daughters. We just thought it was lame." Watch a video of anyone twerking, we're just gonna be like, "Just someone twerking. It's fucking lame."
Well, yeah, it's different when they're like not 13.
Right, but this is grooming. You're grooming girls to do something.
Wow, you just throwing out some vocab right there.
Exactly. It's what it is. If you're
Grooming.
teaching underage girls to do something and you're masturbating to it, this is you're grooming underage girls. But I couldn't get it through to him. He just said it was lame. He said you are going to get arrested for this. He was like pretty much,
He said you're gonna get arrested.
he said he's like you have to understand like you're literally going to you can serve jail time for this.
For what? For
He
slander?
said I was slandering someone.
Wow.
He said because Austin and his mother manipulated the owner of the tour to think that he was like gonna kill himself and he was in a hospital and he didn't have access to his phone. Meanwhile, he was texting me during the meeting. So it's like, and then
Why were you texting him?
No, he was texting me.
I was saying.
He was like, "Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for like doing this. Like I deserve."
Wow, you were trying to get him off the tour.
Yeah, he was like, "I deserve this. Like, can we talk?" He was trying to manipulate me to kind of like feel bad and be like, "Oh, he's a changed
So you
man."
would stop.
Yeah, exactly. But
Right.
they're telling me he has no access to his phone. All these things like
Right.
he can't talk to me. And then this owner of this venue, I've never talked about this.
I know you haven't. You've told me about this,
Yeah.
and this is an exclusive.
So in my video, I didn't want drama because at the time I was threatened jail time. I was treated like the bad person.
Right.
And I would cry over this because I'm a Scorpio, bro. We are sensitive people, Bradley. So like, I was obsessing over this shit because I was like, I know this is wrong, but everyone in like the head up is saying it's right, like it's fine,
Like it's okay.
yeah. So I was like, what do I do? Like, am I really a bad person? Like, am I an awful
Yeah, you started
human?
questioning yourself because everybody else is saying you're an idiot
So I
when
started-
you were.
Exactly. So I started doubting myself, and I didn't know what to do because like, dude, my first fan I've ever met was at Warped Tour when I was 16 years old. I grew up going to Warped Tour. To be on Warped Tour, it was like a dream. That's why I wanted to go on again. That's the only reason why I went to his office. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I would be like, you think I'm a
Right.
shitty person? Fuck you. Like, but I had already told people I like grew up going to this. I was like, okay, Kevin.
You're gonna go on.
He's a great guy, obviously. Like, he's a head up. He's been doing this for 50, 30 fucking... Like, he did...
Long time.
Lollapalooza, he's done so many events. So I thought, like, this guy knew, like, what was best, right? But meanwhile, I'm sitting in the office. He's saying, you can serve jail time. You're going to make it. He's going to kill himself. And if he kills himself, it's your fault. He said that. And I just sat there like,
Really?
yeah. He said, if he kills you.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
But meanwhile, the girl who was like my manager was kind of being like, no, just suck up to him. Like, oh, she's going to hate me for this.
Is this the venue lady who eventually
no,
ended
this
up?
was a PC. But
Oh.
good terms now. We're fine. But like at the time, she was just trying to get me on the tour. Anything.
Right.
In the
Anything
world,
to get you on the tour.
in the business world, you will do like anything
Right.
to like get you in. And she was like, you have to go, you have to like make things right. Blah blah blah. Kevin's a great guy. So I'm
So
just,
after so just moving it forward, how did Kevin ended up? How did this all come to fruition that everybody found out about, and then it got real?
I actually want to talk about the venue owner.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
oh yeah, you did. This is the exclusive where you haven't talked about this before, and you were always nervous to talk about it because she always said she would sue you.
Yeah. Okay. So in my video,
Oh,
which
God.
I was told not to upload by people, I won't. I was told not
The
to.
venue
upload
lady.
it. No. She came later. By my manager and Kevin, and then
Right.
when it happened, when I posted it, I was getting texts like everyone's talking shit about you, like from this lady. She was like, everyone's like, do the right thing. Everyone thinks you're embarrassing. Blah blah blah. Like they thought I was the wrong. Like the
I
bad
remember
guy.
when this was going down, you were getting so much shit. You're getting so much shit. I would see your Twitter and everybody's just like, just shut. Like, he's not a bad person. Like, stop. And you were like the first person to like notice it,
Yeah.
expose it, and then end up being
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
But-
like.
So
And
just
I
so
wanna
everybody
put
knows
I
that.
want to put screenshots of like how people treated me when it happened. Like everyone was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's still on the internet to this day. Everyone like hated me. They thought I was like an awful human.
Mm-hmm.
And then this venue owner who apparently
Apparently.
her daughter was dating him. I don't know, but her daughter was dating. I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
But she had sent me emails being like to Kevin Lyman. She's the reason why I got kicked off the tour because she emailed both me and Kevin Lyman saying this guy is bullying Austin Jones. If he dies, it's Damon's fault. If I was Austin Jones' family, I would sue Damon. Like, and the video,
I bet she feels really fucking stupid now.
right. And I never said her name, but like,
What's her name?
Actually, okay, so I've made many videos about this, and I was gonna like be honest about
You
it.
actually made so we're doing this podcast about this, but Damon actually made a full-length video about this, but he said let's do it on the podcast.
I was scared. Like I'm still to this day scared because when you get treated like a horrible person, it becomes. I've made multiple videos. Just like I don't know. It's like I want to let it go.
So what's her name?
Leslie West.
Leslie West.
She's the owner of a venue called The Rave in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And she got you kicked off saying you're going to get sued for slander and all of this garbage when she ended up being completely wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
And here's the thing.
How do you feel, Leslie?
Scale
Scale of 1 to 10. Austin Jones
But
is
there's
going to
something
prison.
worse that she did.
Oh, sorry.
Something worse that she did.
Oh, it gets better.
It gets better. No, seriously. Like, okay, so the whole thing happened, and then I kept saying, dude, if you go back to my video, like, I was very, like, professional. I was like, I can provide you anything. Like, I was very, like, content with I was just trying to be, like, cool with it. Like, I was trying to get through her head. And she's like, first of all, I was, like, 23. And she's like, I've been dealing with kids like you for my whole career. I'm like, I'm not a fucking kid, Leslie. Fuck.
I make more money than you, Leslie.
No. But, like.
But yes.
No, but I was just trying to like be cool with it, and then so after that whole thing happened, and she defended him constantly. She held a free show, all ages event
For Austin Jones?
For Austin Jones.
Ew!
She was the first person to give him a chance to like restart his career.
Oh, we should cancel her.
Really quick, I want to thank a few people, if that's okay. I'd like to thank The Rave for having us, for starters. The Rave is amazing. It's a great place. I love it. I've seen plenty of great bands here, and it's an honor to be playing here.
What's her name? Let me look
Leslie
her up.
West, The Rave. It's the only venue in Milwaukee, so every big band plays there.
West.
Leslie West.
Oh, I thought you said West. W-E-S-S.
It's The Rave / the Eagles Ballroom.
in Milwaukee.
Yeah. But
Okay.
listen to me. Like, if you run an all ages event, you should care about the safety of your fans. This guy got called out for being a pedophile.
Right.
She defended it and then held a free show. And let underage. There's videos still on YouTube to this day of him hugging like 12-year-old. You went out of your way to be like, you're a bully. Like, if I was his family, like I would put you in jail. I'd prosecute you. Blah blah blah. I have in-house lawyers that are watching your every move. Meanwhile, she's booking a free show for him to meet
For
underage girls.
yeah. It's like shooting fish on a barrel then.
It's horrible. And once
It's like
I
he has his
posted
pick of the litter, right? You have all these girls that are throwing themselves at him because they love him. Sorry if this is a little bit all over the place, it's because the camera died. So
don't say that. That makes us seem unprofessional.
what the fuck ever.
All right, let me just. If it seems unprofessional, our camera died. Do you want to kiss sometime?
After.
Okay, after.
When your girlfriend leaves again.
Dude, my girlfriend's being a little crazy. She just threw something at me. Should we kick her
Empty Red Bull. I wish it was full.
out? Right?
Anyway, back to Jones of the Austin.
Okay, so.
Because this starts to get really good because I'll let you just continue because you know this whole thing.
I don't know where we left off, Bradley.
You were talking about Leslie and how she had this venue for all these underage people.
Okay, yeah. So the thing is, the reason why I got so mad is like this. Okay, so this lady who had actually worked with Kevin Lyman for like, she started the email was like, oh, me and Kevin worked for like 30 years. So Kevin really respected her. And Kevin was like, Damon, you're starting to tread on thin ice. Actually, he misspelled it, by the way. He said you're trying to tread? Yeah, I don't know. Like he threed on thin. I don't know. I could put the screen.
I don't think that's a big.
Dude, no, but it was. He just kept misspelling things, and then I think he
Maybe he was drunk.
I think he was, and then he tweeted. He was like, "The YouTubers are off," and then he started tweeting about me being like a horrible person,
Right.
and saying I was like a social, and he was like a tree hugger, like all these things where it's
Tree
like
hugger. That's a new one. I haven't heard
all
that one.
these things where it was like, dude, you're an owner of a tour. Like, why are you bashing me? Like, I am not like a bad. Like, I'm just
For somebody who's like, how many people you've brought to his tour?
But can I tell you some
Tens of thousands of people.
Can I tell you some stuff he said on the? Okay, so when we had that meeting,
I can't stop staring at your pink nails. Keep going.
You like them?
They're cute.
Thank you. You want to get some? I
Dick?
want to get black ones.
Oh, maybe next podcast we'll paint.
I can paint yours. You paint mine.
Yeah.
All right, go back to the podcast. All right, so Kevin, he just believes in giving people second chances and like seeing people as human, which is great.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
if you're a fucking pedophile, what the hell are you doing? So
yeah.
he sat there and told me, he was like, so Front Porch Step was another musician.
Front porch?
Front Porch Step.
Front Porch
So
Step.
the first
What a
tour,
stupid name. Are they famous?
it's a guy, one guy.
Oh, it's one guy.
Solo.
Why don't you just use his name?
Oh, okay. Jake Macklemore. I don't know his name. And then
He died.
Macklemore did not die. That's
Oh, not Macklemore. That's Mac Miller. Sorry.
dude. Dude, you only care about James Charles, dude. There's other people in the world, Bradley, than James Charles. There's Mac Miller, great guy.
Matthew
great
Lush. Sorry, I got to keep his name.
Big fan. Love him.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, he told me he scrubbed his lip off with he said he used, what is the
A Brillo pad? A brush? A toothbrush?
this is like what is that game?
Charades.
Yes.
Sharpie?
No.
A monkey. Chimpanzee.
No. Sandpaper.
Sanding paper.
He said he took sandpaper to his lip to take fizzy off his lip.
Jesus
He said he
Christ.
was bleeding. Who does that?
He drank his own sperm for the world.
Hey, don't talk bad about my ex-best friend. Just kidding. All right, so
Nothing surprises me anymore.
back to the podcast.
See, this is why it's called stand by, guys, because you're going to have to stand by because we're going to go off on a lot of fucking tangents.
You literally have to stand by to get to the point.
Okay, go
Which
ahead.
is great. That's great branding, dude. We should start a podcast called Stand By, dude. It's awesome. All right, so can you tell me what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Kevin Lyman.
So Kevin Lyman, what am I talking about with?
He wanted you off the tour. He sent you emails misspelling a lot of things.
Yes. Thank you so much,
You're
dude.
so
You
welcome.
really get me on point, dude.
I know,
We
man.
should get married. So yeah, he just kept emailing me and he was agreeing with her. And then out of nowhere, he said YouTubers are off, and he said YouTubers are back on the next day. And then I was off with Austin. And then
Oh, with Austin.
we both were off. And then
Wow.
I came to the show. Or to the show. Can we cut that out? I came to his office and he was like, the reason why I took you off is I wanted you to step up and be an adult and like come here and be a man and like talk about it, blah blah blah. And he's like, you don't understand, like this guy's suicidal, like you did this, like it was just like really weird. And he's like, yeah, and like I said, he's like, I watched it with my daughters, we just thought it was lame. But
That's awkward.
the awkward
First
thing
of all, I can't imagine being a 13-year-old watching other 13-year-olds twerk for Austin Jones in front of your dad. That's kind of
but
weird.
the worst thing about it is he knew the context. I sent him a full email, dude, and like
With like screenshots and stuff.
I
I
said,
just know you.
Yes, you know me. Like
I know
it was
you.
like 43 screenshots. I had my friend like help me. He's like been like, in this industry for a long time. He helped me like make sure it was like professional. Like it wasn't just like an impulsive thing. It was like something where I was like, I don't want this guy to meet my fans. I don't want this guy to like meet underage girls like that look up to me
Mm-hmm.
and like I don't because I've done YouTube since like 2008. I don't want people look up to me for some reason. Like thank you guys, but I don't know why. But like I don't want this guy to like use my fans. Like
Right.
when we do meet and greets, it's like a group photo. Like it's not just me. It's like we do it together.
No, I know.
We meet everyone. So if they don't know me, if they don't know him, they're gonna wait. That makes no sense. Like if they don't know.
Him.
Can we cut this out? Okay.
Cut this out.
When we edit, we know. Okay.
Okay.
So if they don't know. Shut up, dude. Bloopers. If they. Dude, the shrooms are kicking in, bro. Yo, okay. If they don't know Austin and they know me, they're gonna meet Austin.
Right.
That's how it is. It's a group thing. It's like One Direction, So it's like I didn't want him to meet my fans and take advantage of them.
Right.
So I was like, really, like I don't want this guy to. I would have shared a bus with this dude for 3 months, and like they were like cool about it. And Brian wanted to make money off him.
Yeah.
Kevin.
We all
defended-
know this.
exactly.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's a whole
That's
different
a
story. We
whole
should get
noth-
Brian on the podcast.
I don't even know if he'd do it at this point.
He better do it.
You think you would do it?
Probably not.
No, of
but
course
it'd be
not.
great.
He's making all the Bitcoin money,
we could
remember?
Pay him like $3-4.
He's all about money. That's all that matters. No one
I
cares about.
think $4.
I think he stole like what, $200,000 from Eugenia
Anyway,
Cooney?
so yeah,
and that's
so,
the T sister.
So yeah, he bad person. Anyway, so
Are you trying to show me your penis?
you want to? Oh no, I feel fat right now, dude. I think I'm gaining weight.
Anyway, back. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to our podcast, Distracted.
I think we're changing her name.
I think we need to. So okay, we need to stop being funny.
Okay,
like,
for-
this is actually serious.
I know.
Okay, so I made the video, right?
Yeah.
And then
Got 1.5 million views.
She actually called me, and then she sent me a message. She's like, "Hey, I want to fill a bunch of blanks to your story." But it's like, what blanks do you have to fill?
What did she say?
That's all she said. I didn't want to talk to her. Why would I talk to her?
To hear what she had to say, obviously.
But why would I want to?
Because you can prove her wrong.
Yeah, but in the beginning, if we go to her emails, I'll show them. I was nothing but professional. She called me a kid. She said like I should be sued. She like disrespected me constantly.
Right.
Said I'm a horrible person. She said I should be put in jail.
So why would you not want to like prove her wrong? Isn't that like? Doesn't that make you feel like I love proving people wrong? If you were like,
I don't.
She's like, here's the gaps to your stories that don't make sense, and you're like, actually, bitch, look, and then she's like, oh shit, you're right.
So, but I gave her the time. I was super nice to her. I gave her like I was respectful.
Yeah.
And she was rude. She said, "I've dealt with kids like you for my whole life. Like you're immature." Like she just called me names. So why would I want to talk to her once he's actually okay? First of all, can we skip? He came home from a tour, so she was the first person that like gave him a career, right? He was meeting young girls, whatever. So after that, he got on international tours. He started doing Facebook videos. He became big again.
Yeah, he got pretty big.
He became more comfortable, and he did worse stuff.
Like what?
Now he's like, "Hey, I want you to shake your ass, show me your butthole, and tell me that you're 13 years old."
Right. This is true.
Yes,
this is
like,
true.
That's crazy.
I remember the people talking about this.
Here's the thing: when
he specifically wanted them to say, "I'm 13."
Here's the thing: when people get away with this stuff, you are enabling them, right?
Oh yeah.
You have Kevin Lyman, the owner of a tour that he grew up going to. You have Leslie West, the biggest fucking venue in Milwaukee, like Wisconsin, the only actually big venue in Wisconsin, literally enabling this behavior, and then. How do you? He's like, oh, I got away with it once. I manipulate everyone. Everyone likes me again. I can do worse shit. Because when you're a pedophile, it doesn't just. It
doesn't stop.
No, it's not something like overnight. I'm cured. Like he made a video and he manipulated everyone. Dude, his like ratio, it was like super good. Now it's horrible. But like at the time, everyone believed him. Everyone hated me. They said I was a horrible person.
I remember.
And then once he came back from the international tour, so he had deleted his Facebook because he thought it would get rid of the evidence. But they had already gotten it. So actually 2 months before this, I got a DM and it was like, hey, I have a friend whose mom is pressing charges against Austin Jones.
Wow.
And I wanted to tweet about this, but I wanted him to go to prison. Like I wanted him to get arrested. Because if I would have tweeted about it, it would have been like,
was this the first step?
Shout out to Kirkland Water.
Was this the first step for his demise?
Yes. So she was actually so she DM'd me and I was like, you know me, I want to be like, I know. Right. Like,
I know.
Fuck this guy. Like,
I know.
But I didn't because I really wanted him to go to jail. Like it wasn't about none of this was ever about me. Like I never wanted it to be about me. But the venue owner, Kevin, they all made it about me. And then when this lady, like this girl DM'd me and she was like, yeah, he was like doing inappropriate shit with like a 13-year-old. It's gotten way bad. Like she pressed charges, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, be smart, Damon. Don't tweet about it. Because
wait for the evidence to come out.
And then I'm dramatic.
What? Should we go through your Twitter?
No, we should never.
Okay.
So, but then she was actually the first victim. The girl she was talking about was the first person.
This was after the Warped Tour stuff. This is after the
way later.
Later.
After he
got rebranded,
rebuilt his career. He was on international tours with big bands. I'm not gonna say their names because they probably didn't know what was going on. But yeah, and then when he came back to Chicago, he got arrested. And
he got arrested because of this allegation.
Because all the people,
no, I didn't know this.
Yeah, people pressed charges. And,
while he was overseas.
Yeah, and there was a warrant for his arrest. And
no way!
Yes!
Whoa!
He got arrested at Chicago airport. But guess who was with him? The co-owner of Talent Shop, which was Brian Starr's management company. So Brian had told us, I don't manage him anymore. I do not manage Austin anymore. When we went on tour, he's like, fuck that guy, he's a pedophile. I don't manage him anymore. Brian continued managing him. Isn't that crazy?
And lied to you guys.
He lied to all of us. Yeah.
Really?
So Brian owns a talent shop with this guy, Dan. Dan was on the whole international tour with
You know
him.
all of this.
I know everything.
You kind of moved over out of frame. Just go back just a little.
Sorry, guys. I moved a little over, dude.
Am I good now?
Just repeat the Brian Stars stuff.
So
Brian Stars owns it with Dan.
So Brian Stars owns a company called Talent Shop with Dan. Started together, and Dan was on the whole tour, right? Whole tour with him. So when they went to the airport, Dan was with him when he got arrested.
So this couldn't be like a Dan just Dan managed him. It had to be a Dan and Brian.
Dan, they 50-50 split. He was very honest about it. And Dan and Brian he managed all the YouTubers that was on Warped Tour. Everything.
Johnny Gilbert.
But Brian also manipulated Kevin. Kevin didn't know Brian managed all these YouTubers.
Right. I remember
Brian went to Kevin Lyman went to Brian and was like, "Hey, I want a bunch of emo YouTubers that fit the scene." And Brian's like, "I got you, bro."
All the people that he managed so he can make the percentage off of all of them,
And
obviously.
he said the only reason why he recommended me is because I was funny and I would make his videos good.
Brian said that?
Yeah.
Or you would bring a lot of fans who would potentially not buy your merch and maybe buy some of his clients' merch.
Yeah, and he got mad about that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, dude, it makes me mad. It's just like everyone just cares about money in the scene. It's like, dude, if someone's a pedophile, like you should.
So Austin Jones got arrested off the plane.
Yeah, arrested off the plane, and then everyone.
Because of one allegation?
No, it was 3, and now it's like 6. Like people keep coming out.
I literally okay. So then what happened? Because I googled his name right now, and
Right.
I'll tell you.
So he got
5 hours ago. There's already a news article about him.
5 hours ago.
5 hours ago, April 29th, 2019.
Because his trial is about to happen finally
Says
after 2 years.
Yeah. So he's going to trial.
Finally, yeah.
Get to that.
So I actually really want you to read this. Okay, so basically when I made the video, everyone thought like, okay, he's arrested now, he's cool, everyone stopped caring about it. But his mom bailed him out for like $100,000, and since this happened, he's still living with his mom. And then recently, like a few months ago, they said he can get a job. he can leave his house now. He can get a job. He can go out to get therapy, like do his thing, and then finally the trial happened, and then the prosecutors were like, no, put him in prison. But then the judge was like, no, he should stay home to get therapy, because they were using like mental health. And
Yeah,
like,
of
they're
course.
saying he's mentally ill.
Yeah.
And that's why he uses these girls for his
Yeah,
sexual gain.
that's obviously the defendants.
Dude, we both deal with mental issues. Like, I would never want to like go to a 13-year-old, like, yo, girl, you want to twerk, dude? I want to see her. Tell me. Here's your first basic twerk move. Hey,
He
cutie.
said- This
First,
is what he
you
says.
arch your back.
Arch your back.
And then you shake. Show me your butthole and say, I'm 13 years old. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you cannot make this shit up, dude. Like, you cannot use it.
Oh
no,
my
dude.
god. So he went on. He was on trial.
Read your article.
Okay, so I just googled his name, and this was posted at, let's say, 3 hours ago. The headline reads: Prosecutors asking for 11-year prison sentence for YouTube star Austin Jones.
11 years?
11 years.
When it first happened, they were like 5 years max. Like, just recently.
Really?
They're like 5 years. Well, they said 5 years minimum. Yeah.
11-year prison sentence for a YouTube star from Illinois who has admitted to pressuring underage fans online into sending him sexual explicit videos. Bloomingdale resident Austin Jones, known for covering songs from Justin Bieber and Fall Out Boy, pleaded guilty earlier this year for receiving child porn. His victims were 14 and 15 years old. Prosecutors said he told the young girls how to pose, instructed them what to say to him in the videos, and they were told to send and he told them what to send. This is where it gets. I didn't know this. Jones's lawyer said he's lived a troubled life that has included abuse, loss, and death.
Yeah.
He is expected to be sentenced on Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday. We're gonna have a follow-up podcast
Yeah.
and talk about this. Sentencing.
Finally, though. But when
Wow.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't make any more videos because I was scared, but I would tweet about it and be like, Damon, it's over with. He's in jail. Like, he's in prison now.
No, he's
like,
not.
Exactly.
They didn't know that.
Dude, we live in a world where people want to move on to the next thing. You
Really
hear
quickly.
one thing, oh, he got arrested? We're good now. Fuck that guy.
When's the
Like,
last time you heard about Romeo Lacoste? He was trending for how many days straight? A week was a massive thing. Probably haven't heard a damn thing from him
You
since.
talk about it now. Like, why are you still talking about it? Like, he got his, like, he's still free.
Yeah,
That's
people
the world
move on.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah,
though.
but I mean, I think that's just like everybody. I think that's how it's always been.
I think social media is so fast paced.
Well, that too. I mean, people. You obviously are going to move on. You're not going to continue to talk about the
Yeah,
same
but
thing for ages and ages.
Dude, if I would tweet about him to this day, they're like, he's in prison. Why are you still talking about it? He's
well, then,
not though.
Well, then why don't you tweet? Austin Jones is not in prison and he should be in prison. This is great. This is great though. He's expected to be sentenced on Friday. What a great time to do this.
Do you think
podcast.
11 years is enough for this? 11 years.
He's 27.
26, 27, yeah.
He'll be like 30.
But how many victims?
38.
Does it say how many victims came out about this?
No, but it just says his victims were 14 and 15. But again, these are the people that came forward and pressed charges. But he pleaded guilty to receiving child porn.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I'm glad he did that. But I can pull up my laptop where there's like multiple 11, 12. Like there's so many more.
You
victims.
have all these screenshots and probably provide them in this video. I'm assuming.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's wild. Friday, we're gonna
yeah.
find out. Is expected to be sentenced on Friday. This was today. What a great time
That's
to do
crazy.
this podcast.
I mean,
Wow.
Dude, but
This has been a long time coming for you.
It's not about me though.
It's not about you, but you got dragged a lot for this
Yeah.
because you were insistent about it being how horrible this person was, and everybody's like, let the kid alone. Like,
Yeah.
he's like
People
trying to
made
live his life.
mistakes,
And,
like it's just twerking.
and it wasn't a big deal. And now, all of a sudden, we're facing 11-year prison.
But here's the thing: it was
sentence.
never just twerking. Like if you actually
for
looked
sure.
at the screenshots,
If you show your butthole, that's not twerking.
He'd be like, "Hey, like I want you to model my merch. I want you to come to my hotel." It was always inappropriate. It's just people. He used that one thing. It was like, I used to ask people for twerking videos. I made a mistake. Like he used that one thing.
It was fun. Like some of the, but I'm just gonna say it was really funny. Like watching him try to twerk. It was fucking hilarious.
Sure,
It was
and
so
that's what
cringy.
Kevin would say too. Yeah,
It was so cringy. But can we talk about how bad he looks now? He looks like
That's what we care about.
yeah, I do.
Can we talk about his image, dude? He has bags now.
You can just tell.
Do you see his wrinkles? Has he
you
been
can-
jeweling in prison, bro? Like what? That's what we care about right now,
You can
Bradley.
just tell he's like fucking defeated.
Good.
Like, look at this pic. It's like Macaulay Culkin
Oh
in his like really bad days.
no, that's when he got arrested. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's not even now, is it? Huh?
No,
Probably don't have any pictures of him now. Wow.
that's the least of my worries right now. Like how he looks.
I don't
but-
know why I googled Austin Jones and a picture of Cameron Dallas's mugshot from when he beat up that guy come out. What the fuck? It's
Anyways,
random.
can I just say I'm glad he's finally getting time. Okay, so like here,
give me your final piece about this whole thing until we're probably actually going to talk about it again.
final thing is fuck Leslie West, fuck the rave. Like if, like if you are going to defend a pedophile, be the first person to hold a show, have kids come meet this person. There's no blanks to fill, dude. You helped him. You helped him meet.
And now
future
he's facing an
victims.
11-year prison sentence, and I bet you feel really stupid now, Leslie.
I sure hope so. I
I'm
don't.
looking at you, Leslie.
And I'll be real. I don't think she should be a venue owner, and like I don't think she. Dude, you should always put the safety of the fans that come to your show. If it's an all ages show, you see
Especially when
screenshots.
allegations already came out
You
and
see
like
fucking screenshots of this guy literally like telling people like, "Oh, twerk for me, blah blah blah." I had a video on my Twitter. I masturbate. Hey, I'm so sorry for asking videos for you. I just get horny all the time. Both of these girls were like 12 and 13. As a venue owner, it doesn't matter if there's like police allegations. If you see this shit, you should be like, I don't want this guy at my fucking venue. This is my passion. I care about the safety of my fans, like that come to my shows. She didn't care. She defended it, held a free show. That's all, dude. I don't respect it. With Kevin Lyman, dude, he apologized. I've gotten texts from him being like, Damon,
you were right. I was wrong. I fucked up.
yeah,
Good job.
I mean, we can read it, but like he like
Put him on screen.
he was like, he's like, oh, it just takes time for this stuff. Like you were right, and I apologize. I didn't get that from her. She was just like, oh, like, but I
She
don't-
didn't say anything after that?
She was like, oh, I want to talk. I want to fill some blanks to your story. But I don't even want to hear from her because, like, the thing with Kevin is, like, he still had me on the show. Here's the thing. So, Kevin also did this thing that makes me really mad.
Oh, God, here we go.
So, we're at Warped
I
Tour.
thought we were wrapping down.
No, dude, we're at Warped Tour. He has a whole meeting. He said, there's a YouTuber in this room that almost ruined his career for calling someone out.
Really?
So, I sat there like,
I'd have been like, that was me.
No, I was like, who the fuck would do that, dude? Who would do that, dude? No, I was sitting there like, oh shit, dude, this is getting real. And he was like, someone almost ruined their career and blah, blah, blah. And then he said at the end of the meeting, so he had, so Front Porch Set was someone who also got called out for texting underage girls, getting nudes from them, blah, blah, blah. Kevin Lyman paid for his apartment, paid for his therapy, had him come on Warped Tour, and every band was like, fuck you, I don't want to be on this tour anymore. There's videos to this day on YouTube. They're like, fuck Warped Tour, like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, there's a fucking pedophile here. And so we had a meeting that night, and Kevin was like, I fucked up. He's like, sorry guys. Like, and then
when your talent really comes for you, then you know you really.
Everyone was attacking him. Like all these big bands were attacking him, and he was like, and then he said, he was like, by the way, there's this guy Austin Jones. He did some mess up stuff, but he made a video defending himself. I want you guys all watch him. He's gonna be on the rest of the tour. He told everyone he was gonna be on his tour. So he was gonna be a YouTuber originally. Now he was gonna be a musician who got on stage, got to perform.
Wow.
Yeah, he got promoted. If you're a pedophile, you get promoted, Bradley.
We got to step our game
That's
up.
awesome, dude. Isn't that great? You use girls and you get promoted? That's fucking dope. So, I'm not petty at all. Dude, you're bringing up stuff that makes
not
me so
pedophile at
angry
all.
because, like, this is, like, years, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and
No, I
then,
know.
so I'm at this meeting, like, he's like, I want you guys to watch the video, and everyone's livid. Like, we're going to have him on the tour, blah, blah, blah. I come up to him, I'm like, dude, why would you have him on the tour? Like, why? Like, I literally, I was like, I should talk to him. After calling me out, being like, oh, he almost ruined his career, like, I was getting the blame. The whole time I was getting the blame. That's why I was like, weird.
They're moving the goalpost.
It's stupid.
They were trying to put the blame on you as opposed to the person that was actually the one
and
that
Kevin
was in the
Lyman
wrong.
told me, he said, you fucked him up. That's my translation. He said he owed $30,000 of merch debt for the tour.
Austin did?
Yeah. So Kevin said, I paid it. Kevin said, I paid it.
Damn, I need a sugar daddy.
He paid.
Is Kevin
The
like
guy's a pedophile,
attractive,
and he paid his merch debt.
like clearance-looking Cameron Dallas wannabes?
No, dude, it's
Because like if he does, like,
okay. Listen,
I'll send him
this is
some
not a
pictures
show
of
where
my
you're gonna,
butthole twerking.
Why are you trying to get a sugar daddy right
so-
now? This is not what this show is gonna.
If you're watching and you really want to sponsor me,
Bradley.
I am a beautiful boy in North Hollywood.
Hey, maybe when we get sugar babies on our podcast, we can talk about this.
I got some sugar babies. They're going to be on this podcast. They're going to be talking about their experience with being sugar babies. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, but,
I like that.
thank you,
This has been a long-awaited video for you. Wow, you had a lot to say.
dude. I made so many videos about this, so many, and I always delete it. I never post it because
I
I
know.
was just so scared. Because like, dude, when you get threatened about like people, like,
Suing you?
and not just that, it's just like, yeah, there's so many higher up people that. Dude, the venue owner, Leslie West, like, she was the worst. Like, she literally said, I have in-house lawyers who are watching your every move. You are a bully. You are a cyber bully. And she gave me the definition of it. And
Wow.
it's ridiculous.
I really want to call her some bad names, but I'm gonna
Dude,
remove my right to do that.
yeah, I've always wanted to say a lot of bad things, too. But I want to keep cool about it. But it's like,
Well, here you are. You got to say you got to say your piece.
yeah, and I've always
It's
wanted
finally
to.
been out there, and now we just sit and see what happens.
Yeah, this is something I'll always want to talk about. But it's like, I couldn't do it on my own. So I'm glad, like, you're listening.
This is good.
Yeah.
This was good.
Yeah.
I hope you got everything off your chest that you wanted to get off your chest.
Yeah.
Said everything you wanted to say?
I think so, yeah.
And if you missed anything, the good thing is he's getting sentenced on Friday.
Finally, yeah.
So we can definitely talk about more in our upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
But wow, that was an episode and a
Dude,
half.
this
right
is something
there.
I've been wanting to talk about for like the last 2
I
years.
know.
And like, yeah, I'm scared.
No need to be scared. There's nothing in there that was a lie.
If I get sued,
no
it's been
slander.
real, Himalaya. Thank you so much for having me on for 2 episodes. Download the app, listen to this podcast, follow us.
Yeah, guys, but for real though, this comes out
24 hours.
24 hours
on the
before.
app. What? Can I?
Go ahead, fine.
Okay,
Jeez.
so for the first 24 hours, it comes on the Himalaya app. And then it comes on our channel, and then it comes on Apple Podcasts, and then everything else. So download Himalaya.
Download Himalaya and follow us. If you follow
Standby
us,
Podcast.
Standby Podcast. You got to type in Standby. You will find our podcast. We have a really colorful, creative, what's it called? Thumbnail?
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's
I
really
love
cute.
It. Dude, thank you so much. I made it myself.
You didn't make it
I
yourself.
didn't. I really didn't.
You hired somebody.
I did.
Jesus. I think that's it for this episode.
All right.
Wow.
Wow, that was good.
My vocal cords hurt.
I'm happy about this.
You feel
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, I feel good.
And if you miss anything, I think we're probably going to follow this up in a future episode to see what happens with this whole Austin Jones scandal. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. Maybe 11 years, maybe 12 years, 5
Yeah.
years, maybe
we'll see
just
what
like
happens.
house arrest. We'll see.
No, dude, he's been on house arrest for like the last 3 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Why does this take so long, by the way? Like to do these things. Like, why does it take
This
3
is
to
called
4?
this is called a flawed system.
You can chill with your mom, eat breakfast. Hey, mother, how's it going? Oh, I love cereal. And like,
I don't think my mom ever says that.
Yeah, mine either. My mom doesn't like cereal. She's pretty healthy. So, but like, how do you? Why are you looking at it?
I don't know. I just want to make out with you.
You want to?
And that's it
Anyways,
for this
thank you
episode. Thank you guys
so
so
much
much for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.